Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UNLV Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. When we tackle him at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. He's going to take off here. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, UNLV, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Receivers are bunched together. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Beebe. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Now a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. Grabbed by the receiver. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Nice, easy route here for the quarterback and receiver. A hitch on 4th down. And not only do they get the first down, but some positive yards here for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the left side with a toss. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
It's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Becoming a long drive, the 12th play coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Been an incredible drive here in this playoff game. Now they've placed Sterling short on play number 13. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion. On
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. using his legs here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for it.
On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
And I really thought on second goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. Man, does it backfire.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on fourth down.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out 2 yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back to some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat. Just unable to execute with the throw.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. To throw yet again. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got it. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Comes the UNLV offense back out there. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the 2nd down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He hands it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UNLV.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive. So
he cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
The offense will stay on the field. So far, they are 2 for 4 converting 4th down chances. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the receiver's got it. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Great start for the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the 1st down. This could cost them.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Caught near the sticks. It's Beebe. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? Second and goal. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, UNLV.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. No press here, the defense backing away. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Allen. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. That's caught. It's Beebe. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense and short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
Wow, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Becoming a long march. Play number 10 in the drive coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to pass here on second down. down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looks to the left, pass caught. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
He escapes the pocket. Finds his man. It's Beebe. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. The ball is loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Has the 1st down and more. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another 1st down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, UNLV. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
UNLV.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Well, Kirk, it's UNLV with the lead now. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking against this battle defense.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Offense putting together a solid drive. 1st down and the 46. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. To the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
56-0.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It stops. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice game.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it starts.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. Seal victory.
The UNLV offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Grinding away on the ground. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, UNLV.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking for some space. It's Starks. Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all mean? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating.
He's looking deep here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush closing in. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, I get the passing of football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Rebels. This offense really clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Gets off a squib kick and be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but